I call the next part of the Dinner Special podcast the pressure cooker. I'm going to ask you 7 fast and fun questions that we want to know your answers to. Are you up for it?
Okay. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, cool. Number 1, which food shows or cooking shows do you watch?
Oh man, I wish I watched more. But honestly, probably the only one that I watch regularly is Chopped. I really like Chopped.
Perfect. Number 2, what are some food blogs or food websites we have to know about?
Ooh. Well, I'm a big fan. One of my best friends in Kansas City is Cookie and Kate, who I believe was actually on your podcast before, Catherine from Cookie and Kate. She's a fantastic vegetarian blog for vegan. I highly recommend Minimalist Baker. John and Dana are just fantastic, talented cooks. And oh gosh, there's a million. I don't even know who to pick.
No worries.
Any food blogs.
Yeah, we'll start off with those 2. How's that?
Great.
Perfect. Number 3, who do you follow on Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat that make you happy?
Oh, on Instagram, I'm a big fan of Pumpkin the raccoon. I don't know if anybody follows Pumpkin. It's like literally a pet raccoon that is just the absolute cutest. I'm also a big fan of the Two Sisters Angie account on Instagram, which is also under the hashtag Fashion by Mayhem. It's this really sweet little girl who makes these super creative dresses out of paper.
Wow.
And it's just a fascinating account. But anyway, other than that, just there's a zillion food accounts out there that I also love to follow for inspiration.
Right. Now, number 4, what is the most unusual or treasured item you have in your kitchen?
Unusual. Oh gosh, I feel like I have a pretty normal kitchen. I do have a dehydrator that was my Christmas gift from Santa when I was 16 years old. I've always had a long obsession with beef jerky. So even as I've lived in like teeny tiny kitchens, I've always made room for my little dehydrator, which takes up more space than it should.
Perfect. Number 5, name one ingredient you used to dislike that you now love.
Ooh, Brussels sprouts. I'm obsessed. But I feel like they were given such a bad rap when we were young. They were always like boiled or something super boring. They're so good.
Yeah,
roasted.
I think exactly. When I was growing up, they were always boiled, and they never had the crispy, like the crust, on them, And I was like, why did we never make Brussels sprouts like the way we make Brussels sprouts today back then?
Right, totally. Yeah, for sure. I'm obsessed.
Number 6, what are a few cookbooks that make your life better?
Oh man, anything from America's Test Kitchen. I buy them I'm 32, so I feel like I've been to a zillion weddings in the last decade of life. And I give America's Test Kitchen's new best recipe book to all my friends who get married, because I feel like it will never fail. And I love the research behind their recipes. And yeah, they have a new slow cooker one that's great. They have a cooking for 2. Anything of theirs, I just 100% recommend.
Perfect. And finally, number 7, what song or album just makes you want to cook?
Oh my gosh. Let's see. I have music on all the time when I cook. Pharrell's happy. Cooking makes me happy. So I feel like any song that kind of makes you want to dance in the kitchen, that's always a plus.
Okay.
But currently Adele's new album is on like full time in my kitchen. So crying a few tears, cooking, the whole thing.
a little slow dancing maybe.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, Allie. You have officially survived the pressure cooker.
Woohoo! Awesome.